Hello, welcome back. Last time I reached level 5, which is out of the church and into a whole new zone, and I had a thought. So there's a town portal that would take me back down there. A memory surfaced that it is based on my character level when these shortcuts open. Is this one open? That might be a multiplayer mode only thing. Or I might not be a high enough level, or this could be a completely false memory. Anyway, this shortcut, as I understand it, this structure is going to be a shortcut to the zone I just stepped into. Maybe in single player mode, or maybe always I have to unlock it from the other side first. Also, right, so demons are using Ogden's sign as a banner of some sort of magical power. They still have it. I had my hands on it briefly, and I do wonder if I could have brought it back to him, but if I did that, then the way down here would never have opened. So I kinda had to do what I did. Alright, so anyway. I want to say this zone is known as the Crypts. Not sure if that's right though. So I did this much of it and then walked out. Actually, I portaled out. And check it out, my inventory is nearly full already. That happens so fast. When I pick up everything. I can throw some of it away. None of it's magical, but I'll take any bonus gold that I can get easily. Did I bring a scroll of town portal with me? I did. That's the only scroll I have. I need to be sure to have gotten at least one of those out of storage every time I go back. So I don't think this show item names on ground option was originally in the game. So you would just have to spot things as they dropped and mouse around for them. It might have always been there. But I don't remember having had it toggled on to just be always active like this. That feels different from my memories. However, I will take the convenience because I don't feel like I gain anything from having it the other way. Staff of Holy Bolt. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, already full. You know what? Let's do things this way then. So I'm going to drop the probably most worthless item, take the probably worth something item. I can use this. And I can equip it without dropping stuff on the ground. That wouldn't be true if I did things a little bit differently. What happens if I do this? Okay, it just undoes the equip. I've used Holy Bolt, I know what it is. A staff just lets you... I guess, let's see. If I equip this, then it automatically puts its thing in my right-click action. So yeah, it's just a way to pull from a different resource. So 73 charges of Holy Bolt that I could cast with that without using my own resources. Anyway, rags go away. Town portal... whoa, okay. Right-click that and I can split the stack. I have so many town portal scrolls, and I have the spell that eventually I'll be able to cast. Just not yet. That I'm happy to use them this way.
How may I serve you?
Yeah, I got 4 spares, that's more than enough. I also have too many healing potions. Did I discover that right-clicking drank potions instead of depositing them? I think that was a thing that happened.
Hello, my friend.
Oops.
Stay a while and listen.
I suppose we could gossip, but I don't feel like it. Short bow of the sky, that's pretty nice. Does that replace... do I have a dull one in here?
Good day. How may I serve you?
No, that's... oh, that's clearly better. Okay, never mind.
Well, what can I do
But also,
for
I'm
you?
not really bringing it with me. I just use bows when I pick one up on the ground and feel like it, so... this is probably a pointless exercise. Ooh, that sells for a good bit. Alright, and I'm happy enough with my equipment. This weapon is getting a little, underwhelming as the time goes on. However, honestly, it's fine for all the purposes I need it for. Should I repair? No. Everything is fine.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I say checking a couple of them and assuming the rest are just as good. So that stuff wasn't worth a lot, but it was worth some. Okay, back down. Yes, I will take the rags with me. Oops, that's quests. Oh! So now Ogden's sign is resolved. So I never brought it back to him. The resolution was at Snot Spill. Okay. I checked the quest log after having done that, though, and the text was still white then. Well, I guess he'll just never have his sign back. Yeah, I totally checked that. Oh right, these things teleport behind me when I hit them, but they don't die. Sometimes, not always. A level was gained. And, whoops. Right, so my mana went up just by gaining a level, so it's not just increasing the magic stat. It also happens on its own. Therefore, one more level and I'll be able to cast Town Portal. Spell level 0, unusable, B. Unusable? But why? Wait, spell level 0! I no longer know this spell. Right, I had some thoughts about what one of the goat shrines I touched did. One of them said something about intensity. I think that leveled up my Firebolt spell, because there's no way I naturally got that to level 5. But it stole the levels from my Town Portal spell, and now it's level 0, so I can't use it. So I have to find another book now. Ah. Alright. Well, healing, mana 23, that's usable. Firebolt, I don't really want to cast that, though. Well, I guess I'll equip it. I mean, Holy Bolt... I feel like I'm more likely to cast that than Firebolt, right? How do the damage numbers compare? Yeah, still higher. So if there's something that... Well, more likely than all of them is healing. Anyway. I'm here, there are a couple of ways to go. Mana Shield, that's new. So another way I can use my mana. It will just deplete this before depleting health. Not too impressive when I'm a warrior with 33 mana. So honestly, I'll probably just sell that scroll. But Sorcerer will benefit greatly from that spell when I get to him. Does this lead around to the place I saw? It does. Nice to be hearing a new music track. Can't read that yet. Regular Warhammer, Spiked Club not identified. Oh, Firewall also. I'll try that one out momentarily. Well, let's try Mana Shield. So I get a little blob over my head. I think it goes away when my mana is depleted, but yeah, so I'm going to take mana damage instead of health damage. Book of Healing, 28 magic. Why can't I read this?
I can't use this yet.
Sorry, 28 magic, not 28 mana. Okay. That's why. 2 doors. Whoa! You charge. I see. Very aggressive, but otherwise unimpressive. My shield's so good I don't even need my mana shields. Book of Blood.
Locked beyond the gateway of blood and past the hall of fire. Valor awaits for the hero of light to awaken.
You're reading that in your voice. Did Zarus write this book?
And
Say
so,
again?
locked beyond the gateway of blood and past the hall of fire. Valor awaits for the hero of light to awaken.
Gateway of Blood, Hall of Fire. Okay. Bloodstone. Okay. I got a bloodstone. It's just a bloodstone. Did I put it on? I did. What did I do? Okay, messing with demonic incantations I'm not able to understand. I'm sure nothing will go wrong as a result of this. I put the bloodstone on the pedestal of blood. Maybe I did it good? I don't know. Maybe that was a key that opened something elsewhere. Maybe I just did something terrible. Okay, there's a lot of stuff down in this dungeon that I just have no memory of. I just remember this is a game where you click on enemies to fight them a whole lot, get items, bring them back to town all the time, identify them. Sometimes they're upgrades. There's a boss fight or two here and there. That's about it. Burning Dead Captain, okay. But, turns out, actually playing it, there's a lot more to it than I do remember. Right, Firewall, I was gonna try that. That would have been a good room for it, but then I didn't. I'll try to remember it the next one. Hey, thank you, that's nice. So those don't reveal themselves. What's this? I don't know. Can I see in infrared now? Maybe enemies in dark areas will be more visible? Yes, I can see through walls. Okay, cool. Ah, it's called Blink because it blinks to the other side of me with a little teleport when I hit it, sometimes. Alright, infravision is neat. I haven't seen my mana shield do anything yet, just because I don't take damage generally. Oops. Alright, let's try this firewall. Here. That's what it's like. Sets the whole thing on fire. Does it hurt me? I think I walked through like a border of it and couldn't see for sure.
Too much baggage.
Can you read that? No. Alright, this is a regular cap. I'm not interested. 33, 28. I mean, I'll hang on to them. I'm not gonna town portal back just to sell that cap. I don't need money that badly. Here we go, taking damage, and my mana's going down. I assume this dot just goes away, but here's down to level 6 when my mana is depleted. Here's also down to level 6? Maybe that's the shortcut I was talking about. I'll check it momentarily. Ooh, okay, well you took that trap. You were standing in an unfortunate spot. Have a firewall. Hey, and it lights up the place. Well, I'm walking through it, no problem. I took a bunch of damage there, but I don't think it was from my firewall. It could have been. I don't know. Ooh, that's nice. It takes a lot of space, though. I'd prefer scrolls. Stabs are just too big. However, I will use it right now to make a town portal. Yeah, I don't know. I probably will take that with me. Alright, if that's what I'm doing, then I'm gonna be methodical about this. First of all, I think this is just a little tiny dead end. Nothing in it. Okay. So, let's see here. I'm going to pick up the staff.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
I can't put it in my hands yet. Drop the rags. Put it in my hand. Drop this. Portal here has 11 more charges left. Yeah, honestly, I should keep that with me and just use it all the way up. Unless it sells like super well, maybe then. I suppose I could carry more back if I just left this on the ground. Okay, well that's the technique I'll use. Just leave my weapon there. It doesn't seem like a great idea. I don't like that. But I'm doing it. It'll be fine. So what does the Staff of Town Portal actually sell for? If it's a lot, and I can just buy scrolls super cheap, maybe I would prefer that.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
It's not a lot, no. I will keep it and deplete it. You do sell Scrolls of Town Portal. Lightning, that one I haven't seen. Book of Lightning, well, I mean... this is not a magic showcase. If I happen upon one, I'll read it, probably. But this is not what Warrior's about. Valor? Oh, that's a quest.
Should you find these stones of blood, use them carefully. The way is fraught with danger, and your only hope rests within your self-trust.
Okay, so she cautions me against what I just did. Reasonable.
The sum of our knowledge...
Oh, and I could recharge this Staff of Town portal. What would that cost, out of curiosity?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
49. That's what I should have left on the ground. Make the portal, leave the staff, then... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Probably. Unless my weapon's gonna be gone when I come back down there.
Hello,
That'd
my
be funny.
friend. Stay a while and listen.
Blue Spiked Club of the Dark. Ooh, don't like that attribute. Yeah, I won't be using that. 51% armor and something with not much armor. That's pretty cool. Well, if I lose my fine falchion of the whatever, I can use this instead.
Well, what can I do for you?
You can have this, you can have that, you can have this, and you can have that. And probably you can have this too. 12 to 19, that is nice damage. I don't know, maybe I would prefer that. My mana is at -1 because I took off my Falchion of the Sky. Huh. Wait, so was Adria interested in buying those books at all? Maybe I just can't sell those.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
No, she was. Yeah, again, this is not what the warrior is about. I would rather have the money. Healing, though, he is about that. I'm gonna hang on to that one. Okay. I wonder if at some point I'm going to go from using potions I find on the ground to having to actually buy them. That might happen.
Oh, what can I do? I was with Fern on that night that Lazarus led us into the labyrinth. I never saw the Archbishop again, and I may not have survived if Farnham was not at my side. I fear that the attack left his soul as crippled as, well, another did my leg. I cannot fight this battle for him now. But, what if I could?
So he has a leg problem too. Got it. Valor.
The armor known as Valor could be what tips the scales in your favor. I'll tell you that many have looked for it, including myself. Arkaine hid it well, my friend. And it'll take more than a bit of luck to unlock the secrets that have kept it concealed, oh lo, these many years.
Arkaine. Okay. Don't know who that is, but it's somebody. Alright, gonna stash that. Stash a few of these. Keep this with me.
Hello, my friend. Oh, Jillian is a fine woman. Much adored for her high spirits and her quick laugh. She holds a special place in my heart. She stays on at the tavern to support her elderly grandmother, who is too sick to travel. I sometimes fear for her safety, but I know that any man in the village would rather die than see her harmed.
I wonder if I'm just getting lucky today, or if new gossip has opened up since I got deeper into the dungeon.
The Gateway of Blood and the Halls of Fire are landmarks of mystic origin. Wherever this book you read from resides, it is surely a place of great power. Legends speak of a pedestal that is carved from obsidian stone and has a pool of boiling blood atop its bone-encrusted surface. There are also allusions to stones of blood that will open a door that guards an ancient treasure.
So it is a key.
The
Okay.
nature of this treasure is shrouded in speculation, my friend. But it is said that the ancient hero Arkaine placed the holy armor Valor in a secret vault. Arkaine was the first mortal to turn the tide of the Sin War and chase the legions of darkness back to the burning hells. Just before Arkaine died, his armor was hidden away in a secret vault. It is said that when this holy armor is again needed, a hero will arise to don valor once more. Perhaps you are that hero.
Alright, so he encourages me to do what I'm doing. When he read Arkaine's name for the first time, I felt like he was thinking, Arkaine. Hey, wait, Kane, that's my name. Just something about the way he said it.
What ails you, my friend? Ogden's barmaid is a sweet girl. Her grandmother is quite ill and suffers from delusions. She claims that they are visions, but I have no proof of that one way or the other.
I think I might have seen that. Not sure, though. I'm never sure.
It sounds like something I should remember, but I've been so busy learning new cures and creating better elixirs that I must have forgotten. Sorry.
Do you sell things? You do sell things. Do I ever look at your inventory? Potion of full rejuvenation. That's newish. So heal both at once quickly. Alright. So right, that's where I'd usually buy potions if I wanted them, I
Greetings, good
guess.
Master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
I couldn't get your sign back, and I guess you don't care about it anymore.
Every child hears the story of the warrior Arkaine and his mystic armor known as Valor. If you could find its resting place, you would be well protected against the evil in the labyrinth.
Alright. Valor it is.
Many adventurers have graced the tables of my tavern.
And 10 times as many stories and mugs of ale. Yep.
Good day. How may I serve you? The story of the magic armor called Valor is something I often heard the boys talk about. You would better ask one of the men in the village.
They all have a lot to say about
Our
it.
blacksmith is a point of pride to the people of Tristram. Not only is he a master craftsman who has won many contests within his guild.
Yeah, I totally saw that already. Okay. So, book goes in here. I'm gonna read all of these? Yeah, that's the plan. So many healing potions. I'm putting them away, just assuming that I'm going to want them later someday. I still have that assumption. Worked.
Good day.
Your thoughts
How may I
on
serve you?
Valor. You don't know what that is, but you would like to get your hands on that armor, I'm sure.
Psst, over here. Don't trust everything the drunk says. Too many ales have fogged his vision and his good sense.
I can't talk to him, I can only hear from the other townsfolk what he says.
You intend to find the armor known as Valor? No one has ever figured out where Arkaine stashed the stuff. And if my contacts couldn't find it, I seriously doubt you ever will either.
I'll let you know if I do. Alright. I'll check your item. Oh! Armor 1. I guess I should really look at my stats to like get a feel for how much 40 life is. It's a bunch. See, I can't open any screen or he'll back out of that and I have to pay the fee again. Word's a pain to deal with. What an ornery little kid. A rapscallion and a scoundrel, as they say. Alright, back down. On the ground I left my preferred weapon. It's still there. So the damage I do is better with the falchion. Got it. So I should sell this. Okay. Alright, so one blood gem was placed in a pedestal, in case that matters. So the way down is here. What is this? And is there anything more over there? I don't think I can scroll this map to look... Oh, bloodstone... Wait, another bloodstone? Oh, right, that was the place where Infravision showed me some more demons I have not fought yet. Hi. My mana shield is gone. I'm not sure when that happened, but it is now. Maybe when I took off the falchion and my mana went to -1. So I have a bloodstone now. Something lit up over here, I thought? Maybe not. Can I put it in the same pedestal I put the other one in? So, Arkaine's Valor. That's what I'm looking for. I guess so, and now it says bloodstone. Ah, it's creating those rooms. I see. So each bloodstone inserted unlocks another layer of this little construction here. So I think I'm just going to find the armor at the center of this, maybe. Okay. So possibly incoming armor upgrade, if that's to be believed. Okay, I need to only have one of you hitting on me at once. 2 is too many. Alright, bloodstone. Step, 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 step. It's so slow in the dungeon. I can speed it up a little bit, but that speeds up everything. Not always a good idea. There we go. So, that sounded like something fancy falling on the ground. Arkaine's Valor. Everything goes down so easy. Is normal mode just like actually that easy, or am I...
May the spirit of Arkaine protect me.
Overprepared, maybe. Gonna have to identify that. Unique item, of course. Okay. So, Arkaine's Valor. It's gonna be mine. So, let's... That closed itself. Interesting. This all closed itself. Did it like rebuild this whole chunk and that includes closed doors? Or was that supposed to trap me in there with those charging thingies, maybe? I don't know. Somebody's laughing, maybe. In the music track. Up to town, here we go. Yeah, so this is the shortcut out of here. So when I take this... Huh? Now I have a way... Catacombs, that's what it's called, not crypts. Different C word. Okay. So church, catacombs, then 2 others. Alright, so I didn't need a town portal that time. Let's identify this armor.
Hello,
I
my
think
friend.
it might just be
Stay a
Arkaine's
while
Valor.
and listen.
It is Arkaine's Valor, imagine that. Plus 10 to vitality, minus 3 damage from enemies, fastest hit recovery. Cool. Sounds good. And my armor class goes up by 1 point, and look at that! I'm all fancy. I'm like a Templar Knight or something. Yeah, so as armor upgrades come in, I start looking fancier and fancier. I think there are 3 tiers, this is number 2. There will be a 3rd one eventually. I didn't remember it looking like this, but I guess it does. Alright, so Valiant Armor. You are outclassed now. Saber of Maiming, you were outclassed already. Let's repair some things. Sure. Oh, that has durability. I don't know if using a charge could affect that, or if it's just if I hit something with it. Okay, so shortcut is open. Let's go down a little farther. At least see what's on the next level down. I think I've fully explored this one. Why am I doing this now? I'm just gonna poke my head in there and then poke it right back out, probably. Just so that I've stepped onto level 6, I see a potion of healing. With how quick my inventory fills up, I probably could go until full inventory, which would take, like, 0 time. Barely more than 0 time. That's all empty, though. That's a goat shrine. I guess those are the goats. Stone Clan, different from Flesh Clan. I'll touch your shrine at the risk of messing up my stuff. You just gotta walk into my blender first. And one last sneaky one. Hey, check it out, a level up. So magic, mana is there, right, but my town portal level went down to 0. Maybe this will fix it. Those who defend seldom attack. My armor class went up. I just looked at that and it was at 60 something, but my damage went down. So I'm more defensive, less offensive now. Okay, got it. I suppose I could just choose not to interact with those shrines and not have their random effects applied. But this right now, I guess, is the playthrough where I interact with the shrines and just let them do whatever they want to do to me. There is acid on the ground from the acid beast, and it hurts to stand in it. So now, I have motivation to be real careful where I step. It doesn't last very long, it looks like. Blood fountain. Okay, what's that do? It gave me some health. It gave me some more health. Okay, so just keep holding it, and it's a little healer. Okay. Why do I have a weird feeling that like comes at the cost of not equipment durability, but I wonder if that costs something. Feels like a suspicious object. Oh, good grief. Okay. Okay. That's a mess. Is there magic that could help me here? I think I'll just use combat tactics. That sounds like the warrior way. And then again... Okay, those are nasty. Let's try Firebolt.
Not enough mana.
Well, couldn't kill even one with that. Let's try just dealing with the acid and see if it's just not that bad. Boy, you just run away from me forever, huh? I know I'm standing in the stuff, but this is here. I have a suspicion. So I have this setting toggled on that allows me to just hold the mouse button and attack continuously. Yeah, there's a special one in there, Death Spit. I suspect that you used to have to just click this again and again and again to get like 2 health every time. But that changed in the version of the game that I'm playing. Alright, well I'm locked in here now, sorta. They're gonna come and be a problem. But I have healing here. Ow! Okay. I don't think it'll keep up. I might be in trouble. Well, I have potions. The big one's down, that helps. These are quite nasty. Oh, I'm standing in the bad stuff. Yeah, just the way that plays a repeating sound. I suspect that used to require multiple clicks. Are you the last one? No. Are you the last one? Maybe. I don't think it's likely to be on purpose that the blood fountain was placed right next to that fight. I think that just was happenstance. But I have no way to know for sure. Alright, I feel like it's close to time to turn back. My inventory is not full, but it doesn't really have to be. So, there were other ways to go there, right? I think I'm looping around to them. I kind of wanted a scroll of firewall just a moment ago. Now I have one. It went in my belt. I guess that's fine. Alright, I think this loops around to the entrance. I'll take that as my cue to head back. Yeah, so this is the floor of things that run away from me, huh? I can't move any faster than you. So you just have to decide to attack instead of running for me to get a hold of you. It'll happen eventually, or you'll run into a dead end. We can do this as long as we need to. There, now you're cornered. Okay. Alright. So, that's a little taste of level 6. It has nasty things on it. I'm gonna need to be ready for them. Right, and the actual way out to town was up here. Could use my Staff of Town portal. That's already almost enough inconvenience. Next time I want to go up, I'll probably do that. I just walked through the bottom of that staircase. Oh, there's a map here. Have I looked at the map of Tristram before? I think so at the very start.
Hello, my friend. Ogden has owned and run the Rising Sun Inn and Tavern for almost 4 years now. He purchased it just a few short months before everything here went to hell. He and his wife, Garda, do not have the money to leave as they invested all they had in making a life for themselves here. He is a good man with a deep sense of responsibility.
Okay, so I clicked that without thinking, then realized I didn't want to do another round of gossip now, but that was some good history. So it's been a little less than 4 years that things have been in this state. Long time, but not forever. Okay. Vicious Warhammer. Sounds nice. How does it compare to my thing? That's an axe, two-handed weapon. I am currently built as a one-handed weapon user, so damage is a good bit higher. My stats do go down. At the very least, I'll keep this falchion around for boosting my magic for reading books. It's my book-reading sword. So how much would the axe be, just out of curiosity? A bunch, but I like my shield. So this goes in storage, and the other one gets sold.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Alright, book reading sword, money here. Why do I have this? That gets sold. I really do not need this either. If I really decide I want a bow... Honestly, I do want a bow right now. I wanted one in that encounter with the acid beasts. Okay. So yeah, things might slow down and get a bit more tactical right around this point. I'm cool with that. I need a town portal scroll. I have a town portal scroll. Alright, sell carefully.
What can I do for you?
Things I want to sell. Broad axe of power. Two-handed, not what I currently prefer. Spike Club of the Bear, don't care anymore. Battle Axe, don't care anymore. That bow stays with me. Carrying a lot. That's okay, I'll just deal with it. Alright, so next time, level 6.